Here's a pre-calc. It's a little lecture on 3.1.4. We're going to talk about polydoku, which you might remember from integrated 3. And polydoku is just how we do division with polynomials. So it starts out where I wrote these in pencil, but it starts out where it just wants you to multiply a binomial with, in this case, it's a cubic. So we know how to use area models, put the binomial in there, and then we know that it's like length times width makes area. So like the x and the 2x cubed makes the 2x to the fourth. So hopefully you do know how to use the area model box just to multiply. See, like inside each cell, that doesn't say 16, by the way, that says positive 6. Inside each cell is the product of the two dimensions. Okay, so it has you go through and review that, and then at the bottom it goes, okay, now let's what is the product of x minus 3 times 2x cubed plus x squared minus 2x plus 1? Well, you can look, once you've done all the multiplication, you have to combine like terms. So we got the 2x to the fourth here, and then you'll notice that we have two boxes that have x cubed terms in it. So we're always combining these boxes that are diagonal. So like the negative 6x cubed and the positive x cubed, that gives us the x cubed term. And then negative 3 and negative 2, that gives us the negative 5x squared. See how they're diagonals and I've lightly circled them? That's going to be important once we start our division, is recognizing that these diagonals here are giving us the original. They're going to add up to whatever the terms are. In this case, it would be a cubic, or, well, this one's going to be a quartic, right? So we multiply the binomial, in this case by the trinomial. Pay attention right here. They put 0x because, see, it's like it was x cubed, x squared, and then there was no x term, so they made a little spot for it. Okay, so that's important because when you're combining like terms, you know, of course the 2x to the fourth is going to be your x to the fourth term, and the x cubes would make 5. The x squareds, see how it's like 2x squared plus 0? You need that in there to hold your place for you. And then 0 plus negative 6x gives that. Okay, that's your little review. I'm going to take you through just 3-50. I'll probably just do letter A, and then maybe we can do letter B in class. So 3-50 letter A, it says something times x plus 2 is equal to this nice quartic here. So and it's asking me to work backwards and use an area model. So what I'm going to do is, I know that in the other area model I had the binomial on the side here, and I remember that in the top left corner, that's where my x to the fourth term was, like in those area models that we did. So I'm going to put that automatically, just put that in here. And then what I'm trying to find is this number up here, because it says x plus 2 times what equals this quartic. So I'm trying to find the numbers that go up here. And I didn't really know exactly how many boxes to make. I think I'll work on that right now. So I think if I have x to the fourth here, these two are going to be my, this box and this box, that's going to be my x to the third terms. And then this box and this box, that'll add up to my x squared terms, and then these two boxes, let's see, x to the fourth, x to the third, x squared, that'll be x. So that might be enough boxes right there, and then I'll have a constant term in there somehow. Probably a constant term right there. Okay, so let's start working. I know that whatever this number up here is, it has to multiply with x to get what's inside here. So this has to be x cubed. And I know that whatever goes in this box is going to be x cubed times 2. So this one it has to be 2x cubed. I also know that in these two diagonals, that's where my cubic terms are, my x cubed terms are. So I've got 2 plus something else is going to add up to negative x cubed. So this is going to be negative 3x cubed, because these two have to combine to make this term right here. These two have to combine to make this term. So we'll keep talking about that as we go along. But now that I have this up here, I can figure out what goes here, because I know x times something equals negative 3x cubed. So x times negative 3x squared. Then I can fill this box in, because I know that this has to be 2 times negative 3x squared. And I know that this box plus this box has to add up to negative 4x squared. So if I put a 2x squared in there, then my diagonal matches up here. And then I can figure out what goes up here, because I know x times 2x. X times 2x makes 2x squared. And then that gives me the answer to this box, because I got 2 times 2x is 4x. Get the idea? And then we just keep on going along. Now I'm going to get this diagonal by looking at my 4x plus something equals 8x. So 4x plus 4x, is that right? Yes, equals 8x. Now I can get this top part, because I know x times 4 equals 4x. I can get this part, 4 times 2 is 8. And when it matches, then I know it went in evenly. So now I know that x plus 2 times x cubed minus 3x squared plus 2x plus 4 is equal to x to the fourth minus x cubed minus 4x squared plus 8x plus 8. So I can rewrite this as x cubed Okay, I found out what the question mark was. Okay, and we'll go over these in class too, but there's a little video for you.